Loony, loony, loony.
What's going on, brother?
What a week, boy.
Bro, it's been a hell of a week, man.
Holy hell. How exciting.
Bro, it's freaking been awesome. It's hard to get things done as it is, but then watching the chart makes it even worse.
My phone battery died so fast every day.
All right, let's get it.
I did something for the first time ever in my life, which I'll tell you after the music. So set that vibe.
Nice.
Cracking. Yeah. You know what time it is. Hoge time. Said I'm sitting on some Hoge and making moves on the low with a DeFi currency that's ready to explode. Buckle up, let's hit the road. We headed to the land of Hoge, and we mean business when we Hoge stepping. Let's hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. I'm Hoge stepping, yeah, I'm repping. Always out here on the grind. Hit up Hayes and chop it up. And he said, Keys, it's about that time. Hit him with a new one. Hit him with a new flow. So you know I had to tap in with Jimmy Lee. Boy, Shereen, no impressive. Here we go. Hoge music on the move, bro. Out the way, don't make a shove. Always giving out daps and hugs. No negativity, just light and love. Tell me how you want this to roll. You know we coming 100K strong. Always ready to buy the dip. And we in it for the long haul. When I was younger, my mama told me she had a dream. When I grew up, I would be the best that the world would see. Little did I know what this cold world had in store for me. Now I'm Hoge stepping on this blockchain for the world to see. Come follow my lead like the Pied Piper and you will see. This ain't no Doge, ain't no crow, no ETH or no soul. Making moves on the low, keep gaming, take control. No paper hands, we got a Hoge stepping. Sitting on some Hoge and making moves on the low with a DeFi currency that's ready to explode. Buckle up, let's hit the road. We headed to the land of Hoge, and we mean business when we Hoge stepping. Let's hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. It's that Hoge step like jump 1-2, blasting off, shooting to the moon. Got the groove, got the vibe behind the scenes, straight on the ground. 500K for a top 5, inevitable. It just takes time. Pack your bags, we're about to fly into space. OG DeFi Hoge steps, it could be a dab. On TikTok like Jersey racks, it's all TikTok and it's just a clock. Crypto game, cause it ain't a stock. Hoge swap could switch it up. Can't stop the burn with fire. Trust can't stop the burn. I catch reflection. All about the Hoge, big keys and pressing. All about the Hoge, I eat a dip. If the market's fair, I still don't trip. If the market's fair, then I go hunting. Serving up Hoge around my lunch and serving up Hoge for you to feast. With a limited supply, so you should eat. No defeat, some is slept. Hold my drink. Hoge steps, some emoji shit like drinking poison in 86. Hoge steps in the land of Hoge, kicking back, no comfortable. Hoge steps on some real good vibes. Hoge step, cause now's the time. Hoge steps, I stack my chips. DCA, I buy the zip. Sitting on some Hoge and making moves on the low with a DeFi currency that's ready to explode. Buckle up, let's hit the road. We headed to the land of Hoge, and we mean business when we Hoge stepping. Let's hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step. We gon' hit on with that Hoge step.
Let's go. I see the legend himself. Press 10 is here.
Oh, nice. I know.
Dude, I know I'm always out of breath after the intro. It's because I get so into it. How was your week, Looney?
Oh, bro, busy. Had the boys footy training 3 nights. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And that each from 5:30 to like 7:30.
So that's every night from here on out, every week?
Oh yeah, three nights a week, and then 2 games each on Saturdays.
Yep, that's the life.
What about you? How's your?
Dude, you guys are going to probably think I'm like nuts, especially after my week last week. This week, yesterday, I got rear-ended. Well, let me just start with this. I did something I've never done in the history of my life for the first time ever. I had shower pizza. So let me explain why that happened.
Shower pizza. I gotta hear this.
Yeah, right? So I'm coming home from work, and it's like a 4-lane highway, 2 this way, 2 that way, and like, you know, you zip past the traffic and you get in. Well, this lady was doing that, and she rear-ended me, like hit me so hard. And then she comes out, all distraught. Her airbag went off, her hand was all like jacked up, beat up old car, her hood was all dented, my bumper was all bent. And she's like, I just bought this car for $2,000 this week. It's not insured. It hasn't been inspected. Can we handle this? Like, and I'm like, oh man. So I let her go. I was like, I'll take your information. We'll handle it on the side. She just reminded me of my mom, and I could tell she was stressed, and it was just a lot going on. So then I finally get home, and obviously I'm all about time and time management, and I had to eat dinner, but I was like, I also have to shower. So let me have my pizza in the shower. And I have never, ever eaten in the shower before. So this was the first time in the history of my life. And I'm sitting there enjoying my pizza, multitasking. And I wonder if you ever did that.
Bro, I have not. I have not at all.
I crushed 4 slices. And I will admit, reaching for the slice in the box got a little wet. But at the same time, it was part of the experience.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again. It was good time management. Like, it did make the shower go a little longer, but I purposely was enjoying it because it was like a first time event. So, you know, I had a good time.
Oh, I've never had pizza in the shower, but like I've had a few beers and all that, but never food.
I know. I've had beers plenty of times, but never food. It was the first time I've ever done it. And I was like, am I starting something new? Am I going to do this again?
I think I definitely have to give it a try now.
I want everyone to do some research and see if they support the shower dinner. But all right, what is going on, everyone? Wow, what an insane week in the world of memes. Hoge had an absolutely insane week. We are up over 100%, and the momentum is still going. I'm too excited to talk about everything the Hoge community accomplished this week as a team. But first, let me get the crypto market update out of the way. Then we will deep dive the action-packed week we had here at Hoge. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. My goodness, are we early? A new asset class has entered the world and is just getting started. Bitcoin reached $70,199 according to Coinbase. We have hit a new all-time high, and we hit this 40 days before the halving, which is scheduled for April 19th currently. ETF volume today has been absolutely insane. BlackRock did $60 million in the first 2 hours, and that's just one ETF. This type of volume on a Friday normally brings an exciting weekend of price action. The game theory is in full play. There are rumors out there that countries are starting to load up on Bitcoin. Many say Qatar will be a major player in the very near future, and the God candle is out there waiting. They have more money than they know what to do with, and they know they need a hedge to their oil industry. It can happen at any moment. How insane is that? At any moment, we can see Bitcoin jump by 10K in a single wick. The OTC desks are drying up, and more people and companies are trying to get their hands on some Bitcoin. In 4 trading days this week, not including today, over 30,000 Bitcoin were taken out of the system by these 9 ETFs. I say this every week, but there's never been anything so scarce in the world like Bitcoin. It's like prime real estate on Miami beachfront. Were you late to buy a house there in 1940s? What about 1970s? What about 2000? What about 2020? No, you weren't late because it's the best piece of real estate there is, and there will always be someone that wants good property that holds its value. And unlike a house or a building, Bitcoin comes with absolutely zero upkeep or maintenance. No storm can knock it down. You can't have a bad neighbor that brings down the value. Your Bitcoin is the exact same as everyone else's in the world, and owning it gets you out of the fiat pyramid scheme that's backed by debt and into a new financial system based on fair rules that can't be changed or corrupted. It's a truly beautiful thing, and we are 40 days away from Bitcoin becoming harder than gold. Gold has about a 2% inflation rate each year. After this halving, Bitcoin will have an even lower inflation rate than that. Ernst & Young, a large American accounting firm, released a piece yesterday analyzing the 60-40 bond portfolio and how this may be a thing of the past. Their price prediction for Bitcoin within the next 2 years is $600,000 to $1.25 million per Bitcoin. And the BlackRock paper they analyzed stated that the optimal Bitcoin allocation for a portfolio is 84.9%. How insane is that? Imagine people followed this and only had 15% left for bonds and equities. If I'm being honest, I'm like 93% crypto and crypto proxies myself, and the last 7% being held in Tesla. But nobody truly understands what exponential growth looks like. I know I don't. Well, I kind of do. I was in Hoge in March of 2021. But also have seen what some of these other meme coins have done. But imagine that with a globally recognized, rock hard, scarce form of money and property. I couldn't be more exciting. The SEC this week pushes back their decision to open up options trading on spot Bitcoin ETFs. The next time they can make a decision on these will be on April 24th, right after the halving is scheduled to happen. When options are unlocked, hang on to your seats, everyone. Also this week, the GOAT himself, Michael Saylor, strikes again. MicroStrategy announced they will be issuing $689 million worth of convertible senior notes. That's just a fancy way to say they are creating more stocks for large private clients to buy. And the truly amazing thing is they are borrowing this $689 million at a 0.625% interest rate. Yes, you heard that right. This is grade A financial jujitsu. The Fed interest rates are 5%. Banks lend at 7% for 30-year terms. Credit card rates are over 20%. And Michael Saylor was just able to borrow close to $700 million at a 0.625% interest rate. MicroStrategy, which I call the stock of stocks, hit $1,443 today. Last week, it was $1,300. And now they have $700 million to purchase more Bitcoin and add to their stack of 193,000 Bitcoin they already have. This is not financial advice. I say it every week. But if you think Bitcoin is going to the moon, then taking control of your 401k and allocating some of that to MicroStrategy could be life-changing. Their average on the 193,000 Bitcoin is $31,500. It's absolutely wild. CleanSpark, the best Bitcoin miner in the game, is also over $20 again today. A year ago, it was trading at $1.30. If you follow the almighty Bitcoin, it shall set you free. But you thought MicroStrategy and Bitcoin had a great week? Let's talk about Hoge. Let's fucking go. 100% move in a week. It was one of those weeks where you couldn't go to sleep. You didn't know if you would wake up and Hoge had killed a zero or not. Everyone in the chats were pumping out content and ideas. And if you have been on X this week, you have seen an insane uptick on community outreach. We have so many people posting and commenting, bringing new eyes and energy to our favorite dog. Hoge has a thick lore that many people in the crypto market remember, and it has an iconic logo that looks like no other meme token out there. I know Hoge was the first crypto I ever bought, and I'm sure that's true for thousands of people out there. Our community has been here day in and day out over the last 3 years, building and believing in the message that anyone can bring value to our token if they really want to. Hoge is fueled by passionate holders looking to get involved in DeFi and bring their own form of value to the community. Nobody controls Hoge. It's one of the only true community managed and maintained cryptos out there. A lot of tokens try to claim this, but Hoge lives it. This simple message is the entire reason Hoge survived the bear and has such strong fundamentals and tools in place. Good, creative people have continuously stepped up at the right times to fix issues and improve the community. It's been a beautiful thing to watch, and to see this type of price movement makes it all worth it. I know I'm not the only one that feels like Hoge's family. There are so many tight-knit relationships that have been formed over the years, and we aren't going anywhere. Many investors are looking for that next lottery ticket, and many get tricked or scammed thinking they found it only to have the rug pulled out from underneath them. Crypto investors are looking for a token like Hoge. Hoge is so extremely easy to understand. There is less and less Hoge circulating every single day, and you wake up to more Hoge in your wallet just for holding. This is forever unchangeable, since the smart contract cannot ever be changed, and our liquidity is spread over hundreds of small wallets from loyal holders. Our most successful product, GroupLP, has changed the game for Hoge and has more than doubled our liquidity since we started using it. This product gamifies the liquidity providing process by allowing whales and small holders to team up and pin diamond hands versus paper hands in a battle of holding. One of our GroupLP campaigns had a major early withdrawal this week, and anyone lucky enough to be a contributor to the new record campaign saw their yield jump to 260%. Yes, you heard that right. Anyone in that campaign now earns a 260% real yield on their contribution thanks to one big paper-handed holder. I'm proud to say I'm in that campaign, and that was fun to see. Now, in no way am I saying Hoge is set up perfectly. We have a lot to improve on as a community. It's one of the greatest social experiments in brand building there's ever been. The last few weeks, more and more people have stepped up to get involved, and we are tackling one issue at a time. The community feedback is how we get stronger and more organized. We went up 100% with a website that looks like a 3-year-old made it. Imagine what happens when the new version gets released. If you didn't tune in last week, I'll quickly recap. Our normal website was taken down by Zembach, who controls the domain Hogefinance.com. Zembach is a true Hoge hero, and he dished out his own personal money to pay the market-making fees to keep Hoge listed on Gate.io and Whitebit throughout all of 2022 until the Hoge DAO wallet took over that bill. We are all extremely thankful for his generosity, but it was a long bear, and today it's a different situation. It seems like this website headache has been done on purpose to hurt Hoge at such an important moment. He will forever be a legend here at Hoge, but this is unacceptable. Our normal website can still be accessed at Hogefinance.net, and that website is undergoing a major refresh to truly bring to life everything our community has built and accomplished throughout the 2-year bear market. We are trying to get the situation resolved with the .com domain, but may make an official pivot to .net to prevent this sort of headache from ever happening again. So if you have been wondering what's going on with our website, that's the update. I personally only use Hoge.Report. Hoge.Report is the best place to get all your Hoge token information in one spot with a clean dashboard and all the important information you need. I was checking it every hour this week. Definitely save it to your favorites if you haven't. And also go follow at Hoge_report here on X. Every day they tweet out the daily burn and daily reflection numbers. And with our massive volume uptick this week, we burned 233 million Hoge and reflected 151 million Hoge back to Hoge holders. If this volume continues, the monthly numbers are going to be insane. So now that 233 million Hoge can now never, ever come back into circulation. We have under 39% of our supply left. But let's talk about our community DAO votes we have going on. We had 3 active votes, all going on at the exact same time. The first one was the future of Hoge is here. This vote is now closed and is no longer active. It was presented by 2021 community legend Cash. This proposal had 7 options to choose from, many of which I thought made a lot of sense and would have really helped Hoge, but the vote was fought from the beginning with how it was set up. This vote never gained much steam and did not hit quorum, which means none of the 7 suggestions will earn funding. So Cash will look over the results and possibly bring a more concise and clear option to the community to vote on based on the feedback. But the second vote, called Surprise Bull Market Marketing Proposal, that's still active until Monday, March 11th, has successfully hit quorum with 3 days left. Currently, that vote has 37 billion Hoge having voted, which is greater than the 36 billion required to pass. The vote is to spend $5,000 promoting a simple, catchy 12-second Hoge video created by community member Hedge Hoge on the X platform. The coolest part about this 100% move Hoge has had is that it was done with $0 spent on marketing or influencers. It was completely organic Hoge lore that brought that energy to Hoge. And now the community voted to do a little marketing to bring new eyes to the strongest meme play on Ethereum. So once the vote completes on Monday, look for this marketing campaign to start that week. If you haven't voted, make sure to go vote and let's shatter quorum. But if you think that's exciting, then let me tell you about the third vote we have active right now, one of the biggest votes in Hoge history. This vote is called OptiSwap Hoge DAO Asset Transfer Agreement. So the OptiCorp team proposes that the Hoge DAO purchase the major revenue-producing asset of OptiSwap. This action will serve to support completion of ongoing research and development and deliver a Hoge ICP bridge, Internet Computer Bridge, as well as a Hoge-branded Web3 game called Bulldog Blast. It will formalize the mutually beneficial relationship of OptiSwap and Hoge and secure a permanent revenue stream for the DAO wallet. The proposed on-chain transactions would be to transfer ownership of the swap contract to Hoge.DAO.eth, where they can claim the volume fees into the wallet. And then we would transfer $55,000 in USDT from Hoge.DAO.eth to OptiSwap.pro.eth. Payment to be made in 2 stages, half on the transfer of the swap contract and half on the delivery of a trustless bridge solution on ICP that allows cheap trading and complete Hoge integration with the OptiGames platform. So to sum this up, the community has a chance to purchase the swap utility of OptiSwap.pro and earn all the fees made through swaps on their platform. So obviously the normal swaps, as well as BonusSwap volume and Optibuy volume. Last year, in absolutely abysmal marketing conditions, the swap contract earned 3.9 ETH, which is about $12,000. As you can see, what this week has done for Hoge, if we all believe Hoge is going to be what we think it will be and break its all-time high again this year, then those fees could 10x this year. And if you think ETH is going to 10K, then spending $55,000 could be a steal for the community. Now, I'm not here to sway anyone's opinion on the vote. $55,000 is a lot of money. But in my opinion, this is a great deal for us. It gives Hoge a real source of income, and now the community can openly promote the platform to other communities and directly help Hoge in the process. OptiSwap is an improved front end for Uniswap version 2 pools. It offers the best place to trade tax on transfer tokens because no one has to worry about slippage. It automatically calculates it, so you cannot be front run by a bot. It can fix the token's liquidity with GroupLP as well. A token can get their market making needs done for cheap with OptiFlow. And with BonusSwap, a tax on transfer token can give rebates back to their community. And finally, with the launch of the state-of-the-art platform called OptiGames that's built on the Internet Computer Protocol, it will attract devs and new communities to come play in the first of its kind Web3 arcade with provable fairness and ERC20 token integration. Currently, we are at around 90% of quorum with 99.79% of the people voting for the purchase of OptiSwap swaps utility. This is a freaking exciting time to be paying attention to Hoge. And if you haven't voted yet, go vote. Let your Hoge be heard. Tell any of your friends that hold Hoge and might not be paying attention to go vote as well. This vote goes until Friday, March 15th. So by the wrap-up report next week, we will know if Hoge and OptiSwap are officially linked forever. Oh, you thought that was it? Nope. Our community-owned Dao Funds went from around $360,000 at the start of the week to what it sits at currently as we speak, $603,000. Yes, you heard that right. Our 500K wallet is now worth $600,000 after 2 years of paying all our bills and everything we've done as a community. We have made $100,000. So if you go to Hoge.Report and scroll down, you can see the holdings in the wallet. The community Hoge position, we have spent $120,000 at it, and our average is 4026. I forget what it's around, but I think it's around 360 grand right now worth of Hoge. So, pretty good job, everybody. And we also had our second Optibuy launch this week with only a 4-day funding period. This Optibuy was set for the community to raise a minimum of 3 ETH in 4 days. And in typical Hoge fashion, it came down to the final 2 hours before the 3 ETH threshold was hit. We were able to raise 3.23 ETH. The way Optibuys works is now that the goal was hit, the purchase is made in the next 24 hours. Everyone that participated earns their share of Hoge, and that Hoge is placed into a soft-locked OptiVault for 6 months, which was the agreed-upon lockup period. Now, if Hoge goes wild and does a 10x from here in the next couple months, and people want to claim their Hoge early, they can. It just comes with a 20% early withdrawal tax. That 20% fee gets spread to all other campaign contributors, creating a yield and magnifying long-term holders' reflections. It's a way of gamifying the holding process, and I'm proud to say I'm in there, having contributed my 0.3 ETH to this campaign. So again, an exciting time. Look for that buy to go through in the next 24 hours. And the very last thing, Hoge finally rugged. Yes, you heard that right. If you were in Telegram, you may have seen I dropped my secret product I was working on for Hoge. I am now a professional tufter. A tufter is a rug creator, so I can now make custom rugs, your favorite NFT, Hoge logos, that beautiful butt Hoge buy meme that I love so much. I wanted to get a little fun. And I bought my Motoko Ghost NFT, which I'm so proud of. I bought that thing, my first big boy NFT. And I was like, damn, I really want to make this into a rug. And I was like, how do you make rugs? And then I watched about 100 hours worth of video. And I'm a professional tufter now, right, Looney?
Yeah. Oh, bro, they got me out sick, man.
Yeah, the learning curve wasn't too bad. I got pretty good within like the first couple.
Oh, you did? What is it, Tufter?
It's called Tufting, yeah.
Tufting, oh, wow.
Yeah. I'll make your shadow lady.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that as soon as you said favorite NFT, I'm like, ooh, I know.
Yeah, well, just wait for these Hoge NFTs to come out, and then I can just make a rug to go with it.
Oh.
So anyone that wants a Hoge rug can go to jerseyracks.com. You do have to search rugs. I don't have the drop-down menu there, but any custom rug you want made with true passion and love, I got you.
Yeah, we'll get a post out.
Yeah, sounds good. But that is all I got. Anything from you, Looney?
No, that's everything.
Bro, that is everything. That was a crazy crazy week. The community stepped up. We've accomplished so much as a team. That was all done in like 4 days. Crazy.
Yeah, and it's funny to see like last week, with everything that happened last week, and then price is still going up. Everything's still going up. It's funny how things can change in an instant.
That's the craziest part. Like with the marketing now, with the focus, with the more people stepping up, this thing could go nuts quick because like nobody's selling. Like if you look at the buy to sell ratio, it's like 95% of Hoge hasn't moved in 365 days. Think about that. Like that stat is absurd. So,
100% it is.
And we moved 100% on $250,000 worth of volume. Imagine a $2 million day of volume would break Hoge.
It's not that far out of it. It's not that far fetched, you know.
Yeah, just the ETH gas fees. That's the biggest. We would imagine that extra $100 on every buy could go into Hoge. Like it would be so nice. So let's get this ICP bridge funded, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, everyone, enjoy your weekend. Go vote. I will see you in the chats.
Have a good weekend, bro.
All right, man. You too.